All right, I'm here. Oh God. Just the most goblin of states today. Played video games till like 1 a.m. I like messed around because I couldn't sleep until like 3 a.m. Like I was wiggling around in bed. Jen's like, stop wiggling. Cause she was wiggling. She was having a hard time sleeping even before I showed up. So I wiggled my way on out of there. Watched some Jorbs play a little bit Monster Train. Glad he's picked that up again. Probably fell asleep around like 3 or 4 a.m. Jen was out 5:30 making coffee. Slept till 6 a.m. Woke up, went to class. I did fine on the quiz, but there was a moment where the teacher was asking for us to describe like our last vacation. And my brain was so non-functional, the class had to basically answer for me and we just had to move on. And then she didn't call on me for like 20 minutes, which was excellent. That was really based of her. That was pretty sweet. How's Takeshi's social link going? Takeshi straight up is the only guy in history I've ever heard of who has invited a girl out on a date, forgotten the time, location, and his cell phone, and then has the gall to be surprised when she calls him first and asked him where he was. I had a 2-month Italian vacation. Yo, these kids are rich, man. 2 months of Italian vacation is nothing to them. That's like normal. And don't any of you, that's not like normal to me. Don't even start. Oh, we're going to make Velkhana armor. We're going to make probably some Velkhana weapons. What do I need? Chest. That's normal. It's legit. It's a good time, man. You know, the worst part about traveling, other than, like, obviously, most people have, like, real jobs that they have to attend, is, you know, just the flight. You know, usually getting a place to stay if you're staying a long time is, like, less than rent in the United States. But with remote work, I mean, I don't know. I mean, don't put it off. It wasn't that bad, and I had terrible internet. You know, I got bamboozled. I got sold that, oh, we'd have fiber, and then we had a cell phone connection in the mountains. Risen Valstrax looks pretty crazy. How does he stack up to some endgame Iceborne monsters? I died once. I'm sorry, I tripled to it once. So, that means, you know, way stronger than average. You know, I think that's like a compliment. They had fiber in the pantry. I'm not visiting there for a while now. I'm just gonna go my countries. Places I know that'll be able to take care of me. Because, like, the thing is, like, even if Japan is screwed up and, like, the place I stay at for some reason somehow doesn't have fiber, like, I think the cell phone networks are good enough. I should at least be able to stream. Right? Anyone live in Japan? How's that internet working out for you? I think it's good, right? Like, there's no DSL. They don't use, like, cable modems over there, right? It's pretty much all fiber now, isn't it? If we're finally getting fiber on my street, then something's got to be okay. I'm going to Bullet Barrages, Rajing. They still use fax? Well, I mean, I don't think they use fax to get their internet information. I don't think you, like, fax Amazon, like, hey, what do you have for blankets? And they send you out, like, a faxed sheet of, like, all the blankets that they have on sale. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Yeah, I haven't fought Hazard Lucent yet. No spoilers, please. Thank you. I screwed this up real bad. Why is that recharging so slowly? I've got like Wirebug Whisperer 2 and... Would you get canceled for playing Hogwarts? What does canceled mean to you? I don't understand. I genuinely do not understand that term. Twitter crapping on you. Do you go on Twitter regularly? Do you care about what people say about you on Twitter? Would that affect you in any way? Deserved or not? I mean, if you do a crappy thing and Twitter's like, hey, you did a crappy thing, and they yell at you, all right, well, you know, that's called life. That's called experiencing consequences for your actions. If you didn't do a crappy thing and people are yelling at you, that's called people on the internet being clowns. So I don't understand how anything that happens on Twitter affects anyone individually. If you did something genuinely bad, Twitter's just reminding you that you did something bad. If you didn't do something bad, then no, it doesn't matter. I don't get it. The last time I went off on Twitter, I had a representative from Capcom asking me politely if I could stop being so mean to another content creator. And I have not really been back on since. Some people on Twitter are unhinged enough to get you fired from your day job. It doesn't matter if you're a streamer. I mean, look, all I'm saying is, like, it depends. Like, you know, it's not cool to get anyone fired from their job. But, you know, if you're on Twitter, like, you know, doing hate speech and you're like in a public position, that's kind of a dumbass thing that you did in the first place. So, I don't know. I mean, it really, the context very much greatly depends. Were you a garbage human being or not? Yeah, like, all right. Let's say I still worked at a bank and I was not a full-time internet clown and I played Hogwarts Legacy, a somewhat mediocre combat game about wizards. Why would that get you canceled? Because J.K. Rowling is a TERF? That's not, like, new information. We all know that. You know? If you're on stream being like, yeah, J.K. Rowling was right. Like, and people are like, yo, that's like a dick thing to say, then, I mean, yeah, that could get you in trouble. Just playing the game, though? I mean, I'm sure there's lots of people that are playing the game because they grew up with Harry Potter and they enjoyed it. You know, I don't know what J.K. Rowling's beef is. It seems very confusing to me, and I don't understand how it tracks with, you know, a seemingly tolerant, whimsical kingdom of Hogwarts. But what are you gonna do? You know, it's not an easy question to answer in a way, because, like, you know, there's a lot of people that put a lot of work, time, and effort into making the game. People spent a lot of money developing the IP for the game. Is it better than the original trilogy? Somebody in the Discord was saying they played it and it was giving them a lot of nostalgia for the PlayStation games, which sounds awful nice. Yeah. Hogwarts has progressive character creation. Okay, I don't understand. I don't understand your question. It always seems to me that whenever somebody complains about getting canceled on Twitter, they did something tremendously dumb and they got yelled at rightly, or they did nothing wrong and 5 unhinged people on Discord told them that they were the worst person ever. In either case, like, you know, must have not experienced the early aughts internet. You wouldn't survive that. You would have never survived the era of Goatsy. You would have crumpled over like a wet piece of tissue paper. Mr. Hands? I once wrote an academic paper on Mr. Hands and submitted it for college credit. I think I got a B+ on it. Do I even care about doing anything with this, like, Velcana? Not really. Beg your pardon, I did. It was a deviant behavior class, and I was rather frustrated because I was under the impression it was going to be about deviant behavior. Instead, it just felt like a continuation of criminology, criminal behavior. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make this guy, this just freshly minted PhD candidate, read a paper about Mr. Hands. And so I wrote a long paper about it. 5 pages academically sourced paper. That sadistic? Well, he didn't have to watch the video. Technically. I mean, I'm pretty sure I did source it, but I don't think I expected him to actually watch it. I'll show you deviant behavior. Now, see that? I mean, that's something that could probably get you in a little bit of trouble on the internet. I wrote a paper about bestiality in an academic context. Played a Harry Potter game, looks okay. I mean, my only beef with it is the combat appears to be like levitate, blast forever. But, you know, I mean, the combat's not, you know, nobody's like, man, I can't wait to see, like, the amazing wizard battles in Harry Potter. Like, you do it for the characters and the little magical trinkets, right? Get writing a paper on that? Getting a decent grade is a win in academia? I'm pretty good at writing papers. When I took the GREs, which, by the way, were not required for me to get accepted into my master's program, which really made me mad, I got like a 6 out of 6. I was like in the 90th percentile for like rhetoric. That's right. Internet clown could write a paper. Persuasive essay. The trick is you need to be the largest asshole possible that never gives an inch to the opposing side. We need GPT to write papers? I don't know how good it would be at writing a persuasive essay. Maybe it would be all right. Can we block this? Does it matter if we block it? Like any other game, not a 9 or a 10? I saw something about an IGN review where like they talk about the myriad of issues, both technical and gameplay-wise in the game. And then they proceed to give it a 9 out of 10. Which, whatever, I mean, I don't know. Like, what is their metric? I think where AI is in the near future is not to do all of somebody's work. It's to do 80% of somebody's work. And then, like, the trick will be, like, the amount of human finesse in terms of, like, you know, tuning it up, polishing it so that it's acceptable for, like, human consumption. How'd that get? They gave base Rise higher score than Sunbreak? Oh, that was because they missed the rampages. I remember that. Yeah, I remember looking at that review. They're like, the rampages are gone. I missed the rampages. Use AI to do 80% of your next YouTube video. Actually, when ChatGPT got announced, I was just farting around seeing like what it would do for a script for an Armored Core video. And it actually, it would not have been a good Armored Core video because it makes no sense within the context of Armored Core. But for another mech game, it made an okay script for a trailer. It had like, it was talking about like cutting to guys in the cores, smiling at the camera as they revved up all of their different weapons on their armored cores. I'm like, man, that's not the tone of the game, but that is interesting. That's what it thinks. I mean, it probably would be a good trailer, like in the 90s. Oh. I saw another video. Some guy was trying to get ChatGPT to write music. And it could make music, but it just required a lot of prompting and a lot of work and a lot of skill and experience from the person writing the AI prompts to even get it to do anything. Thank you for the triple Valstrax stream gold. I mean, happier to die to Valstrax than to just clear it the first try, you know? It's more content dripping down the throats of the thirsty viewers. Is he gonna run? It looks like he wants to run. Will this come out in time? Oh, never mind. See, I got a little nap in. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got back at 10, napped until like 1. Something like that. Came back on. Crit draw, quick sheath, Frostcraft, longsword build. You know the Frostcraft comes with all those skills automatically, right? The Tacit is focus 3, the arms are crit draw 3, and the chest is quick sheath 3. It's like, you don't, that's like not even the build. I mean, that's just that's just like Frostcraft. Unless you like meld it out or something, which, I mean, I could see there being a value to melding it out and gemming it back in. Or for certain weapons, just like melding it out. Like you don't need quick sheath for like dual blades, sword and shield, anything like that. Prepping my sleep schedule for my trip? I mean, I'm on my sleep schedule for Japan right now. Well, not really, but it's closer than if I switch. I'm going to start waking up at 6. I think I'm just going to try and do that. Hey, we got another Velcon. We got 3 of those? All right. Weird, but okay. How many have I fought? Like 4? 5? That's weird. We got the plush. So far, none of the title updates have given us new meta elemental dual blades. You didn't like Flaming Espinos at all? I wonder if the poison damage on Flaming Espinos goes up now. No, Frostcraft, you want to max it out. Yeah, you want to go up. Big deck, hello. Jesus Christ, seriously? 1 point is like meaningless. My testing put it between 4 and 5% bonus raw, which isn't necessarily, I mean, it's above a rounding error, but it's like not enough to matter. I didn't test the elemental portion of it. What weapon do I want to use here? He's not even really that weak to fire on his head, at least. Description is a lie? It's not a lie. It's just like, well, I mean, it's like a lie by omission, I guess. Kind of. It doesn't explicitly tell you that it gets stronger as you get a higher Frostcraft gauge. But to be fair, that is kind of how it worked, right? In Iceborne, the higher the Frostcraft gauge, the more the damage. Think about the Risen Valstrax skill. I think if we had like a monster that we wanted to farm that was like mega weak to dragon damage, it would be insane. You can get like 50 element on like dual blades or on like a hunting horn or something like that. On top of everything else, just like a flat 50. I mean, that's kind of sick. The issue is like, I could spend a lot of time perfecting that set and getting that bonus elemental damage, but like, there's just like nothing right now. Like, you tell me, like, what am I going to fight that's weak to dragon? Rathian? I can make the set, and if it's like an investigation that's got like Apex Rathian or Apex Rathalos, I guess, I mean, that could be something. You know? Maybe if we get like Alatrion for like the next update or something, it could be an interesting choice, depending on how they decide to do like the different phases. You get 56 ice on the Spear Tuna Sword. I don't know. I mean, the testing, well, I mean, okay. I mean, the amount of ice you get is going to be based on your resistances. The thing is if you're doing Dragonheart, to get the 50 bonus resistance, you can't use any other element other than dragon. You've got Dragon Blight. So I guess you might get 50. I don't know. I mean, maybe you can find a way to get a bunch of ice on there, but like, you're gonna have Dragon Blight. You're not gonna actually do any of the damage. As for the way the blue scroll works, I don't know. I didn't test it. I only made one piece. It might be good. But it's going to be great for Dragon. Otherwise, I feel like Frostcraft is probably going to be where it's at if you're looking for a big damage boost. We get Risen Allmother, it'll go hard. Yeah. That's right. It'd be great on Allmother. Hitting that sack. You're going to see big numbers on that sack. 30% dragon weakness. Pretty good. No, no. God damn it. Hazard Narwa? I mean, it'd be weird to just do Narwa. They do Allmother. It'd be weird. Well, here's your Narwa. Narwa is like mostly like, hey, did you learn how to use wire bugs? You should know how to use wire bugs because we're gonna put platforms for you to get on. I think Harukin likes Allmother more. I mean, I don't know. I can't really say. Oh, I should be in this mode, huh? Risen Gasm? It's pretty easy to forget that he's even a monster in the game. But again, he still has like that same issue of like kind of sort of defined by his weird minigame. I get him up there? That was kind of neat. I mean, at least Shara, you don't have to engage. Looking for a good dual blades build, what would you recommend for highest damage output? I saw a video today of somebody using Frostcraft. It was looking pretty sick. I don't know how sustainable it is for the long term in the fight. But you only care about damage, you don't care about survivability or anything like that? I didn't really notice what they had for the head and the legs. I don't know if it was like chaotic gore. They might have had 1 point of Strife, 1 point of Berserk. I didn't really look. I didn't stare at it too hard. In general, the new Valstrax legs are good for just about anything. Those things are sick. Great skill economy. If you're willing to bring in an ambulance full of people to keep you healthy, I mean, honestly, for dual blades, it's very comfortable just using full chaotic Gore Magala stuff. It's not the highest, like you said, highest damage output. It's not going to be the highest damage output, but it's pretty good. Previous set was Dog Water. I mean, the nice thing, and again, it's not necessary, but just super convenient having like infinite stamina with dual blades. And kind of sort of infinite health. You know, between Berserk and Strife. I might die, though. Should be very funny. I just tell you I'm invincible and I die. Hi, Sharpen. Yeah, the thing is with dual blades is basically... It's not an exact number, but as a ratio, about 1/3 of your damage comes from element. Give or take. So you got to be making the right dual blades, and then you got to be using sets that also complement your elemental damage as well. Hitting numbers close to 300. Yeah, I think Frostcraft, or, you know, again, it depends on how weak the monster is to element. You know, I mean, if you want to see some very high numbers, Frostcraft to dual blades on Great Ragi will probably hit like 400. You know, have no idea how to use the elemental system in Rise? I mean, there's some, you know, there's some basics. You know, I mean, you've got... Is he ready again? Oh, that's neat. You know, you get your elemental skill up to 5 is a good start. There's a lot of skills in the game that boost element. Strife boosts element. Determination boosts element. Frostcraft boosts element. If you're using followers and you really want an extra boost to element, technically Utsushi, even though he sucks for everything else, boosts element. If you're not using Berserk and you could afford it. There are various new skills that boost element, like you can make the Velkhana and Teostra skills that will boost your element as well. You know, like 3-piece Kushala. It's really nice because you get bonus element, then you also get like a little bit of survivability. My general rule is like, I want a little bit of comfiness without giving up too much survivability. Just a little bit of survivability, and then like all damage. So that means, you know, planning on having 100% affinity with max crit boost, at least 4 points in attack, if not 7. No, you want all of your other like attack stuff, you know, element stuff, base ones maxed out. Frustrates you? I mean, I don't think you shouldn't be necessarily comparing yourself to sweaty tryhards and the damage they're doing. And if you really are not satisfied with the sets that you've come up with, I mean, they may be hacked. Their armor rolls and their talisman rolls, that can sometimes be a little bit part of it, you know? If you think about perfect talisman rolls and perfect augment rolls, I mean, they can sometimes have 5 to 10 points of additional skills that would be impossible for you to have. You shouldn't be comparing yourself to people like that. Like look at Walking on the Sun. Like, he hacks in like all of his talismans. So like, he'll have good sets, but like you can't like compare your performance to theirs, because like it's just like not realistic. Not unless you make this game your full-time job and you start like rolling nonstop. So you just got to keep that in mind. I mean, if you're killing the monsters within like 10 minutes, that's a pretty good benchmark. You're doing a good job there. If it's going a lot longer than 10 minutes, it's not good. Not to pick on you walking on this, and I just, you know, you're right there, and we're talking about, you know, reasonable talismans and stuff. The new melding system will help you a lot. There's a melding system that'll let you target stuff. So, you know, getting like an attack 3 talisman with reasonably decent slots. Can I help you with a few quests? How long you be around for? How long you got to, how much time you got to play video games? Because I'm trying to make the Frostcraft set and a Frostcraft weapon. Well, maybe not even a Frostcraft weapon, but I need to make the Frostcraft set, and I got to fight the new Nargacuga. Yeah, well, all right. I mean, I'll help you, man. What do you got? What do you got lined up? What are you looking to clear? But yeah, I mean, I'll give you a little glimpse at what I'm using now. I made a video kind of on it, but basically, you bring Gallius with a switch axe and Hanoa with a hunting horn. 2 healing cats. And then I'm literally just using like full chaos stuff. Cool it, guys, thank you. And then my talisman. Oh, I've got a better talisman than this. This talisman's ass cheeks. I mean, it's not terrible, but like I've got better talismans than this, I think. But I mean, that's definitely attainable. That's not even attack 3. It's like I maxed out crit eye, crit boost, protective polish, fire attack. Strife is maxed out, coalescence, berserk. Not even that many attack skills, but like I was hitting for well over 100, like mid-hundreds. Few new weapons and armor sets? Like which ones? What are we trying to make? Didn't know about that one? They just kind of, it's like slightly like shadow drop. They didn't like really talk about it. We're gonna meld for that. Attack boost 3, wire big tune level 3 slot. Probably don't need to try for anything else. That's pretty good. I would be pretty happy with that. I want large elder dragon gem. Please tell me I can meld that. Please tell me I don't have to farm it. Please? Do you actually have... You want me to join your lobby or join mine? Well, right now I'm still soloing. So you gotta slow your roll a little bit. Large elder dragon gem. Do I seriously? Is this for real? I'm gonna crap my pants. I'm gonna crap it on stream. Tell me if did you see it? I didn't see it. There it is. All right, never mind. We're good. All right, crap my pants. Oh, I didn't upgrade this. We should probably upgrade that. You know, kind of going through the armor spheres. You know what I mean? A little bit. A little bit. All right, let's do some augmenting here. So, I don't know if I'm going to be using this. I'm probably not going to make multiple copies. I'm not planning on making multiple copies. But I am thinking that I could probably deco out focus. Or meld out focus. I don't want to... You do not want to remove Frostcraft. How do you unlock augments? I think you gotta get to the point in the game where you're fighting the afflicted. Is it a certain MR? That's sweet. God damn it. Why would you remove Frostcraft? Kushala Blessing. That's all right. That takes that to a level 4. That's okay. I might just be happy with that. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, all right, let's leave it. Let's get working on the other things. What is this one? This is crit draw, right? It's this one for sure, like, I want to get rid of that crit draw. Foray? Oh. I'm almost convinced by the time the final title update drops, they're going to let us target the skill that we want. Those are some really great rolls if they didn't, like, remove Frostcraft. Burst is okay, I guess. I mean, it's fine. Same thing, we could probably deco out or augment out the quick sheath. Probably should have taken that evade extender. Doesn't really matter, right? Maybe? It's a set. Alright, you have Grinder S? Well, that's assuming you're going to use the full set. I don't think the head and the legs are very good. Like, just looking at them. I'm going to stream Dark and Darker. We streamed it last night. Did you not, like, immediately watch the VOD this morning and see the whole thing? Legs are good? I mean, I guess for ice, there's like a lot of stuff going on there. I can be real with you. I looked at it and my eyes kind of glossed over. Does somebody want to tell me, like, what is that? That is universally worse. The second point of elemental exploit's kind of a waste, though. Now, see, on this end, like, this is kind of sweet. I just got Powder Mantle. I mean, all right, Windproof and Poison Resistance suck. But, like, 1 point of Powder Mantle's pretty cool. Like, would I even use these for ice? Not really. How much are you valuing Critical Element? The slots aren't even that good. I don't know. And, I mean, as for the head, I mean, I'm not going for grinder memes. A lot? We've been over Critical Element before. I mean, look, if you want to use it, like, I'm not going to stop you. I already got Elemental Exploit here. Berserk and Strife. I wonder how much you die. I mean, I've tried the 1 point of Berserk before. It was like, it did not end well. I don't think I want to use it. Critical Element 3 is used over Attack 4. It's probably a little matchup dependent. Oh, it's got Protective Polish. I hate Protective Polish. Might just go for this. Not that it really needs it. All right, let's... Guess I've been going these. Elemental Dual Blades runs Crit Element 3. Yeah, I know. Can I get this at 5? My life is just like a never-ending nightmare. Gonna cram Kushala Soul in it. I already have 1 point. 1 point already got smashed in there. So I may as well finish it. I mean, that's clearly not the talisman. I don't know. I must have gotten better talismans and then just like never remade the set. I also don't know, like, what is my affinity right now? 5%. Man, that crit draw sitting there is just like a huge turd. That's not doing anything. All right, well, you're going to have to do what we got to do. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge. It's not doing anything for us. Yeah. For the elemental critlets, we'll put that there. Well, the nice thing is we've got Throttle Plus. I think it's like the first attack chain that comes out. I mean, it would boost that. Okay, well, this is a decent start. Throttle Plus, that's how much? 50, 75? One more Throttle Plus? I know I just like went past it. You don't have to tell me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, that's kind of annoying. All right. This is going to be on, Nargacuga. Technically not good enough. Ice attack up for now? Oh, yeah. I should probably get that in there at some point, huh? There's a mod that alphabetizes the skill list. That's actually kind of amazing. Could kind of use that. May as well take the heal when we can get it. I don't see any, like, sharpness. All right, I'm going to have to get this. How do you tell which element a monster is weak to? All right, let's take a look at it here. So we're going to be fighting Lucent Narga. And so when you deal damage, there's all sorts of different damage types in the game, but it's not nearly as confusing as it looks. Basically, you've got the total damage, and then of that total damage, each of these is the percentage of how much of that total damage they already take. So in this case, when we're attacking the head, we're going to deal 55% of our raw damage as cutting to the head, and 20% of the ice damage is ice damage to the head. Likewise, if we were using a hammer, it would be 60%, and if we were using dragon, it would take 10%. It's just, I mean, it's simple algebra. I don't want to be like, it's just a simple equation. I don't want to be like an asshole. But I mean, it is. I mean, that's just what it is. I need help hunting a basil goose? Like in like high rank? I mean, it's not even, is it even really algebra at that point? I kind of, a little bit. There's a protective polish up, right? Am I sundowning? I just gotta fight against it. I sundowned so badly this morning. Like, it's a bad news. I mean, it's 8:30 in the morning. You're already sundowning. If you see it, say it. It's right there. I'm on resentment. It's not right there. It's a stream delay, though. Right here. Page 2. There is one, and I own one of them. Okay. It's algebra. please, and I mean this in the nicest way possible, just gobble my nutsack, okay? It's sharp. I think we're gonna go for grinder. I hate protective polish. I hate it so much. I can't wait to like make sets where it's not used at all. All right, so like this is decent. What the hell is build-up boost doing here? It's on these legs? I kind of want to make another set of the legs. Because like those kind of... God damn it. Time to use... Don't please tell me I got another 300 points. Bahari, please! Oh, I do. All right, I'm spending them. Master's Touch is the meta sharpness skill. I mean, you've got more sharpness and you've got more ways of getting said sharpness. Why can't I make those? Oh. Where it belongs. I mean, it depends on the weapon you're using. If Monster Hunter meta told you to remove your bottom 2 ribs so you could eat your own asshole to get an extra 5 raw, would you do it? Because I feel like you would. PS5 controls good or bad on Steam? I mean, it's the same thing, yeah. I would. Setting an appointment now. Hold up. You never have to leave the house. I wonder if I should be doing the minus skill. That's not bad for general use, but I feel like we could do better. My points! That's actually kind of good for what we're trying to do. It's technically bad. When you need the fortify, you really need the fortify. That's like, that's stress-free right there, baby. I think this is what we're gonna go for. What does sake taste like? I don't know. It's been a while since I had it. I have a bottle. Should I go down it right now? What I even put in this other thing? I don't remember. That's not good. Did I put anything in there? Drunk stream? No, I'm not drinking on stream. I'm certainly not drinking at this time of day. Bring it to class for show and tell? Wait, we're going over invitations for people on a date, and my sentence was, do you want to go drink some sake? Ue ni osaki o noni imasenka? Something like that. What the hell am I putting here? More latent power? Was latent power here in the first place? I think it was. Okay, that's where it was. That's where you were hiding. You sneaky little guy. 50, 75. I guess we could put some crit eye in. Kind of sucks, though. I think I'd rather have throttle. Windlet? You're the one that uses it. Oh, don't you dare call me a windlet. You're the one that's like, I like using windlet. So how dare you? I know who you are. All right? I see you, and I know what you wear at night. Yeah, takes one to know one. Get off my case. I'm just putting throttle in because I'm going to get my ass kicked. I have grinder maxed out. What is that? 95%. That's fine. I maxed out Kushal Blessing? Yeah. If I could put 3 cornerstone in, that would be amazing. But we can't. I guess we'll put this in. We'll get 100%. I don't have any critical element. Does that scale? Not really. Sake is made with rice. Yeah, it's rice wine. Where did I put the critical element last time? I don't even know where I put it. I'm a little extra salty today, guys. It's like, Tuesdays are just like a hard day for me. It's just bad. So. I seem like particularly unhinged, I mean. We're going to switch this. We're going to switch this for, like crit element or something like that. And we have elemental exploit, right? Didn't I deco that in somewhere? That's weird. Did I pass? Oh, the quiz today? Definitely I did, yeah. I don't think there's any question. Definitely passed. I don't think I got like, I don't think I got like 100%. Whatever, but it was probably like in the 90s. How many people are in the class? 9? Something like that. So if you want to see a very unrealistic amount of damage, we can put his head down. Why am I moving so fast? Did they make this thing faster or something? Honestly, I was expecting more damage. Well, I don't know. All right, that's almost 300 damage at the end there. I know it's got a running speed bonus, but it's faster than I remember it being. Don't at me. Stop. I know what I said. All right. Nargacuga. What is it? Hazard. Give it a shot. I guess we don't need the birds, right? They're gonna give us a bird. Hazard like emergency level? Don't know. Can't tell you. First time I'm doing it. Somebody wants to get timed out for a week or longer, they're welcome to say it in chat. Is it a new event? It's technically not under the event list. Tesco? Went great. Thanks for asking. Oh, damn it. I somehow, even though I've got Wirebug Whisperer 2 and Wind Thing, I didn't have it. Get off my nuts, dude. I'm going to trust in my team. Is that a new move? That kind of looked like a new move. the last time I fought Lucent? When did he come out? Title update 2? Probably title update 2. I mean, it feels like he attacks like a little bit faster. That's neat. He's kind of a dick. Like, he's much more aggressive. Like, his attacks target you much more directly. It's like in the arms race of, like, having constantly more and more ways to, like, counter and stuff. That was weird. I thought he would have, like... No, oops. Thought we'd have had spikes there. Yeah! That's Rage Sass now with all the elemental stuff. I don't think it really changes Longsword dramatically, right? You know, Rage Slash does get stronger, but, you know, the Surge Slash is where the real elemental damage comes from. Yeah, he's kind of neat. Oh, so interesting thing is whenever you wire fall, you technically sheath your weapon, right? So that's like a little... that's a little moment where Frostcraft has a chance to pop back up, right? It's kind of neat. Well, just remember, if I'm not at like 2 or more bars, it's probably not doing much. Like the first level isn't really super significant. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that move is. What are you doing? Really? I gotta get used to... Okay. That was kind of neat. Hooray. There we go. Sheathing my weapon. Oh, he does it 3 times. Okay. Which is not a sort of habit I'm used to doing. Finally killed Valstrax? Congratulations. What weapon did you use? Got him! He's right there! Dual blades? Good old dual blades. What is it you're excited about for the Valstrax? Other than the legs. Armor and Dragonheart? Very curious to see with, like, heavy amounts of stuff, like, how much we're going to be able to make Dragonheart work. With really good rolls, I could see it happening. Valstrak's set was pretty great, if not like top tier in base rise. It's ugly. I don't think it looks good on female characters. Male characters might look okay. Yeah, I mean, he's not really that scary. I'm just saying they could make him scarier. No, Valstrax, the only thing that kind of happened after Valstrax is they started to give us access to more of the Apex monsters on their own. And then eventually they gave us emergency versions of all those Apex monsters. Which is not really new. It's not like what you're asking, but it's technically something different. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna say I had a harder time. I had a harder time with the Valstrax. I mean, this is cool. Like, I like this. Deco farming and crowns. Yeah, if I were you, I would look for the things that were like Rampage specific decos and stuff. I think there's like a couple like Apex Rathalos parts that you need to make some decos and like craft that stuff up before Sunbreak. That was 8 minutes. I mean, I'm not using like anything crazy. I mean, it's cool. I liked it. It was fun. I think it needs to hit harder. I don't know. I broke a bunch of stuff. I broke both his arms and his face. Frostcraft gauge charge up faster than World. It might. You know, I mean, I'm not sure if I'm motivated enough to go back and test the two. But it does seem to come back pretty quick. I got a moon shard. Doesn't look like any sort of unique rewards. I don't... Does it give anything? Yeah, I'll be back just in time for the direct tomorrow. Like, does anyone even say anything? Like, congratulations, you beat that really... That makes me really sad. The reward was the experience. I mean, I enjoy the experience. I do. I mean, I had a really fun fight. And if somebody said, did you enjoy fighting the new Nargacuga fight? I'd be like, yeah, it was neat. But it's, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's such a strange conversation to have. Because yes, in many contexts, as far as video games go, beating the game is its own reward. Playing the game is its own reward. But I'm just kind of used to getting something. It's like going from having like a job with benefits and like paid vacations to being like an unpaid intern. I just feel like the unpaid intern of the Monster Hunter world. It was a big deal. I mean, you'd get a material or a higher drop rate for something that was somewhat rare that would make it easier to make equipment at the very least. A layered? Layered would be nice. It's awkward. So yeah, I mean, it seems good. How good is Frostcrafting Rise? It seems pretty decent. Let me see if I can compare the damage for you from like a normal ice set to like Frostcraft. Give me a second. It seems good. I don't know the exact elemental modifier. I think level 3 is like what, 30% or something like that? So this is what, this is Frostcraft. This is the way I have it built. I'm not saying this is the best build ever. Certainly I don't have min-maxed everything, you know what I mean? It's like 2,000 with full nipple. Now this other set should still hit pretty hard. It's also a Berserk set though. Oh, that's funny. Well, then again, though, you got to remember, I've got, this is the head that takes a lot of raw damage. We got to get rid of our Bloodlust. Oh, and yeah, maybe the other hit wasn't a full crit. This might be less damage? It was about the same. Yeah, the other one was relying on latent power, and latent power hadn't triggered. All right, let's try and get it where it crits. It's an excellent point. Yeah, usually latent power is going to be going off because we've got, like, how many points? 4 points? It's going to go off pretty regularly. Yeah, there you go. That was 2,200. So it's more damage. It's like 10% more damage compared to Berserk with all of its stuff up. But again, mind you, it's like I haven't like perfectly augmented the armor, and I certainly don't have like a god charm or anything else like that. It seems okay. If you don't like run in the other stuff, it's a neat way to boost your damage. I'd be interested to see how it works with Greatsword. Oh, look at the bear suit. With Dereliction? I mean, yeah, you've got Dereliction. You know, you get more chain crit, elemental exploit. I mean, all those things. And again, it is monster dependent. 7,000 true charge slash earlier today? That sounds like that tracks. Can I make the Velkhana Greatsword? I can. 12,000? I'm trying to think what the best hits are. I'd probably be Allmother's Sack. It's probably the most damage you would hit with a strong arm TCS. I think that's the best hit zone in the game. Unless you're just hitting, like, you know, it's the same thing as hitting the Training Pole's head. Oh, wait, no. Training Pole's head would take more damage, but you could get, like, Agitator and stuff. How weak was Gasm's head? Good question. Not as good. I'm assuming I just drop like that. That's not gonna matter. Strong armor's the counter move? Yeah. That's the counter move. I'll show it to you. I mean, we'll mess around with it a little bit. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. We may not need as much protective polish here. We may not need even protective polish at all. Like, I'm not going to lose my mind if we get down to white sharpness on this. Let's get some afflicted shells. Because I think what we're going to do, we're going to fight that next. That'll be like our test. It's just like, what is it? Hermitar? We really don't need this helmet. Because we really don't use Wirebug that much, right? I'm just like always at a loss on like what else can I use for a good helmet. I guess like a well-modified Flaming Espinos could be all right. It's what, 3 points of attack? It's honestly not that bad. Does that go over, though? 2. Oh, it does. 5. Yeah. Yeah, because of the way it's melded, it goes over. Maybe something like that. We can get rid of the tenderizers. Get rid of everything. And we'll max out the attack. And then max out the crit. I don't know if you try to get Powder Mantle on here. I don't think it would really matter. Doesn't feel like it'd be worth it. But then again, I haven't really tested to see like how often Powder Mantle goes off with Greatsword. Maybe with Surge Slash it comes off fairly regularly. But I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be using Surge Slash. I kind of want to try and use it the other way around. Full stun resistance. Kind of want to put in some skills to like survive. I know I've got like a team of people dedicated to like keeping me alive. What are we at? 55%. Being able to deco in like the virus skill would be really nice. I guess we do have 1 point of Powder Mantle. I don't know how often that's going to go off. Especially without, like, Intrepid Shart. I don't know how often Throttle would go off either. Being any good other affinity skills? Not really. Still just pretty much Throttle plus for now, huh? There is always the original, the OG. Intrepid on the new Valfac legs? Yeah, I saw that. Gosh, like, you definitely roll better than that, though. The only issue was crit. I just don't know what happened when throttle's going off. Could always roll Bloodlust. Yeah, I've got it rolled on... You know, I have one piece somewhere. I just forget where it is. See, I can't use it, though. It's because it's on a chest. Maybe we could try and roll one onto, like, a flaming Espinos helm. That would work. That's asking a lot. Actually, we could be doing this one, right? Maximizing crit draw might be the play? I don't know if it lasts long enough. I mean, if we were like 100% committed to the gimmick, I would agree with you. I'm just not sure I'm 100% committed to the gimmick. Maybe I should, though. This is weird. Mail of Hellfire is interesting. I'm not sure that I like defense down, but it's at least more damage. It's so proud. It's like, what? Look what I brought you. Thanks. It's actually not terrible. It's not better than Mail of Hellfire, though. This is also not terrible. Man, it's expensive to do this roll option, huh? You can change skills now? That's been since title update 2, bro. Where have you been? Dead game. And now we got to go into the other ones. That's not good. Rolling Bloodlust onto this is going to be a goddamn nightmare. Not better. You get Bloodlust soon. You know, if you roll infinitely, you will get it eventually. I'm going to stop soon. I'm going to roll 3 more times. 3. 2. 1. Huh? How much does crit draw give us? 30%. We are at 55%. What if I just put... Do I even have a critical draw deco? I don't think I've ever even made one. I know it doesn't last for a full... Somebody's saying it doesn't last for like this, the full surge slash duration. But maybe it's enough for just playing it maybe the way they want us to play it. Maybe crit draw is like, okay. Could have gotten it. Actually, the RNG stays, I think, unless they patched it. I'm not even sure if it gets advanced by quests. Just get anomaly quests if you fail from gathering. I think you gotta complete it. I don't know. I don't think I've ever failed. I'm not trying to say that like Giga Chad. I don't think I've ever lost. That's not true. I must have failed at least once. That's pretty good damage for just like a draw slash. Does that technically stay up in time? I don't really remember how to do this. There's some button combination. I have to figure it out. Man, I even made a tutorial on it, but that was like a million years ago. Do I gotta put like the HUD up? It's embarrassing. How do I? I swear there was a way to be like charging. Maybe you didn't. Maybe it was just like this. What's the button? First, now nobody's gonna tell me. I can't. There's only so many buttons I could press. Well, that's not it. That's not it. Wait, I did it! How did I do it? All right, it was very close. Aha! Oh, you're all screwed now. What do I want to do? Just want to hit it, right? Well, it's now 7,000 damage. I'll take it for now. Oh, I'm not even full decaling things out. I'm assuming that crit draw is active for that whole thing. They didn't make the anomaly research grind easier. Bro, I'm like ducking the anomaly grind. It's tough, dude. Hack 7. Like, what else would I even want on here? Burst is good for one hit. Agitator? I'm not using Berserk. Maybe that's my problem. I should be using Berserk. But you can't really use both. Crit draw doesn't work with Silkbind skills. Oh. Really? Doesn't it stay active for a little bit? I thought that was the whole point of this skill. It stays active for a little bit. I don't know if it's reflected in your... It's not reflected in your status. Well, we could test it. It's easy to test. Excuse me? Just gonna stare menacingly? What did you do? Oh, you put him to sleep. So we just need to make sure that every hit hits for 5,000. Well, that one didn't. Yeah, no, you're right. It's not a guaranteed hit on the true charge slash. And at least it doesn't last long enough for it to matter. Fortunate. So yeah, I guess we do want more affinity. I guess we'll just go for throttle. I mean, we'll be taking damage. Just 2 throttle decos, or at least 1 throttle deco. Izua, yellow. What do I have? Oh, I don't know. Traction? Medicine? I mean, I could just jam more expert in there. But man, I would love to have the Berserk skill instead. 50, 75. We need 5 more crit. I wonder if like maybe like Maxim Might wouldn't be terrible either. I mean, I'm just going to be finding a crap anyway. Yeah, we're not going for any other sharpness skills because it's just true charge slash would be fine. Any reason why not to add offensive guard? I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing like 100%, you know, true charge / strong arm stance beams. It's kind of boring. I could. I would get between 5 to 15% more raw on it. On the strong arms. If it was all about the biggest number possible, yeah, it'd be sweet. I don't know how to strong arm. I mean, as was just demonstrated, it's still a little bit of a learning process. What am I looking for? I don't understand. It doesn't show the main reward changing. Isn't that weird? Why is that? Oh, I'm in the wrong thread. Shells is... Oh, it's Cyanitar. It's not Hermitar. Any tips for cutting Velkhana's tail? I think just hit it. I know that's not very helpful. And I am incredibly sorry. Just hit it. So Afflicted Shell has to be under level 30. So I guess 21? Simply cut the tail. Oh, Part Breakers are good. Yeah, that's great. That'd be 30% more raw. Why do you need the tail, though? You'll get it in the rewards anyways. It ices a new one? I actually don't know that I've cut the tail yet. It's an excellent question. This might give us more shells? Maybe? Kill them anyways. Oh, does the tail blend in really well with, like, the geometry of the frozen islands? Damarata Sola. I'm curious to see how just like normal Frostcraft is gonna feel, like in the general sense. So hello, is that guy that wanted to hunt that basil? Is he still here? Does he still need that basil? He's just like a skeleton sitting at his computer. A withered husk. Surely any moment now, streamer will help me. Well, strong arm, if I had started you a little bit earlier, you would have been great there. No, I just had to push the button right away. Maybe I do need, wire bug skills. It's also probably not a bad idea to get, what the hell is that? Small barrel bombs? Yeah, I don't have the small barrel bombs. This might be okay. It's gonna be hard to aim it right between his claws. Well, I've seen worse. I mean, it's hitting pretty hard. You didn't miss like 3 times like that one guy you saw in Monster Hunter World? Look, don't TCS shame, all right? I was trying to get over to the strong arm. All right, you know what? I change everything. We're gonna put the Kushala helm on. Oh no, let's try it with the stop hitting me. We'll try it with the third wire bug. See how that feels. That was a lot of damage. That was juicy. We can go higher. Wait, no! I guess that's not a wall. Do a rampage? You couldn't pay me. It's kind of neat getting it so that it's almost always a trip. You know, with Afflicted and their tendency to just stand there staring into space, kind of a neat skill. Get the peepee. Get the peepee. Get it, streamer. Hey, it's enough to upgrade 1 weapon. Hooray! We're just going to go through all of them, one at a time. Pell is next. Pell is we're gonna use the Kushala helm. I think it's fine. We'll have to figure out some other stuff, but level 100 can give 3 to 5. But can it also like sometimes give nothing? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think sometimes it can just like roll like nothing. What was that? 70%? 100% with crit draw. Oh, we're at 90% latent power? Okay. I don't really know what else to put in here. Want to put a grinder? You haven't seen 0 yet? All right, we'll do the highest froggy I have, and we'll see what happens. I really don't know what else to put in these level 4. It's so hard having these level 4 slots because like, you have like no idea what to put in there. In terms of damaging skills, assuming you've already got maxed out damage on everything. I don't know. I have no idea. Let's talk about hard recovery in, but do I need it? Like, all the really good damage skills have to come in level 2 or 3 slots or augmented onto the set. Otherwise, you just feel like you're wasting the slot. I mean, you're not really. Like, I could just put something in here. Just flip with that. Do I ever even use traps? Here, just use this. Could be my chat right now. Please, what? If I see you promoting Hogwarts Legacy, I'm unsubscribing from you. Where people are living in fear and being taken attacked and having their rights taken away. If you don't have enough empathy, resist spending money towards a person spearheading these actions. I want nothing to do with you. I mean, if it's a J.K. Rowling like love fest stream, I could see being like kind of pissed off at that. I don't know. It's a weird thing. I just don't know. I'm not playing the game either way because I don't care. But I just don't. I don't know. I don't know how directly connected she is. I mean, it's her franchise, right? So she's probably making some money off of it. She's not even live? Is this somebody just typing in their chat? They got VIP. They have VIP and they've been a multi-year subscriber. It almost reads like a copy pasta. From what I've seen of both games, I think I really would rather play... What was it? Forspoken. At the very least, you get a glimpse at what the Final Fantasy 15 engine would look like. Play for you instead. Also a good idea. That's the name, right? Forspoken? But, like, I'm expecting the cringe dialogue. Oh, wow, that was a lot of damage on that, on its ass. You're supposed to attack immediately afterwards. You didn't. You betrayed me. Main character is actually horrible. It feels like they wanted to save money on, like, hiring good writers or something. Kind of tricky to use strong arm on Great Roggy, the way he moves. Yeah, I don't really know what the bonus is for using the Velkhana Greatsword. It says there is one. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. No, you bastard! Says it generates frost faster. I mean, it seems like a decent enough greatsword in general. 340 raw, good purple sharpness. Good slots. Or a good slot. I don't know what I was doing there. I was doing like some sort of weird backwards thing. In theory, we could get 10,000 damage here. I think. Something like that. If I don't screw this up. What? Did it not crit? Or did I hit like a damage cap or something? Must have not crit. You save a second? I mean, we could test it. A measly 5,000 damage on a true charge slash wake up on Roggy's head. I would expect more. Please stop messing around. That was a mistake. That did not go according to plan. All right, hold on. Hold on, hold on. You son of a bitch. It's because strong arm gives you like an extra 30% raw damage. And so you expect really big number. You know, it's surprisingly capable at landing true charge slashes semi-regularly. I guess I'm a little surprised. Wake up is double. Well, it was a 2,500 damage hit, but I know I hit for like 3,000 or 4,000 earlier. But that could have been because Hinoa had used Infernal Melody or something like that. I don't. I just haven't done enough augments to get like something like Dereliction going. I probably could. First hit needs to land for more damage. Well, full Frostcraft and a wake up hit more than make up for that. I mean, yeah, I mean, if you put a little monster in front of me, probably would have been fine. All right, we got a second chance. Web redemption time. Something like this? That might be too far back. Oh, I screwed up anyways. I still don't think that was a crit. So we're looking for pelts. The bug ate the crit. Bastard. Quest is too high for pelts. Somebody was saying 100 gives you the most pelts. Was I lied to? Was it got to be 100? What's the best number? This is miserable, man. Who designed this system? Who designed this system is a true psychopath. We could try and run it with, like, Dereliction, I guess? What do I got for Dereliction legs? Is it Dereliction legs or arms I have? I haven't even augmented. What a weird little set. I mean, it's flexible. Let's give this a shot. I still don't know if I would rather this. I think just normal. Oh, Jesus. I think just normal augmenting is going to be better here. I don't know what's going on with Skills Plus, but it never feels like it's actually good. How am I doing today? I'm all sorts of messed up, man. How are you? I'm a goddamn mess. Is there I look good? Well, that's nice of you to say. Trouble waking up this morning? Actually, I didn't have trouble waking up this morning. I wish I did. Yo, that's really cool. Leap of faith. And divine blessing. Should I want for anything else other than this? Max divine blessing is kind of sweet, actually. I don't like a day over 1 month. I ask my stylist every day to make me look more and more like a zygote. I'm glad you've noticed. It warmed up. We were below, well below 0 with wind chill, but we're over 40 degrees now, which is kind of nice. That was a terrible roll. Did you see that? How's it going? It's going okay. I think we're going to keep this. I'm just going to keep this. That's good. All right, well, now we can kind of change things around because now we can go all in on like resuscitate. Ooh. Well, this is a little messed up now. Because now I kind of want that extra attack. Remember that roll that we had on the Flaming Espinos? It's actually looking kind of good now. Leap of Faith kept. I mean, it's kind of okay. It's kind of all right. And, you know, Throttle's going to trigger a lot more often because we're going to be getting constantly sucked. So that's like another side benefit. Oh, I only have one Throttle deck? Oh, God damn it. I need to make another one of those. Maybe I'll fight a Teostra. Let's get the other stuff in there first. Oh, this is going to be tight. This is going to be tough. Ooh, this is going to be real tough. Okay. Well, I guess we got most of it. Oh, all right. We're good. We're good. We got a lot of space. Holy crap. So I don't have hard steadfast? Do I have any room for it? Not there. Good job being out of tank. I don't know. But wow. I mean, I think tank is generally one of the easier roles. But I mean, just do whatever's fun, man. Don't let anyone tell you to have fun. I don't mean like you're bad. I just mean like, I don't know. Maybe there's something else you're missing. It's actually a lot of level 2 slots here, huh? Failing mission? Is it because of you? How's Velkana? Kind of weak. A little weak. I'm trying to think what else I want to put on here. I could get 3 Challenger. Transmog to Tuna, please. I'll consider it. You failed to put on tank stance in 3 missions. Isn't it automatic now though? I thought it was automatic. No? We'll just put it on. That doesn't sound like you're bad at the... Doesn't necessarily mean like you sound like you're bad at the role. It just sounds like you had some real brain warning moments. I mean, I've been there. Daily, I'm there. See? There's Albino. He forgets to put it on. I'm sure he's a great player. Where am I getting Grinder 3 from? Oh, I wanted hard steadfast. Oh my God. Somebody was asking me for help. I'm the one that needs help. This feels like this has a lot less survivability on it, but we're going to have like a... We're going to have a squad helping us. So this puts us up to what? 70? 90? 90% with latent power? All right, I can live with that. This should be more damage. Monkey War starting in an hour? I won't be there. I might go on later tonight and spend some tickets, but that's it. If you want into the guild, I'll get you in there. Why don't they just have you start automatically in the tank stance is what I want to know. Like, what else are you supposed to be doing other than tanking? Although, to be fair, wouldn't you notice, like, hey, I'm not... sure, I'm taking a lot of damage. You're too busy with 14 to care about the war? Yeah, fair enough. All I want is Beast Tamer Monkey. I'm hearing a lot of people saying that lately. And we want to be in the blue stance, right? Oh, we need to fix this. This is not correct. War ended when fog left. I don't know why you say that. We still won. It's not like we lost. We still won that island. Fog leaving wasn't it. It was Hook single-mindedly working to destroy our team for some mysterious grudge that I will never understand. But it is what it is. You can't help it. We still had victory, so it's fine, I guess. Ray Rodney. Hook was the hero we deserved? I don't know what was going on. All he wanted was to destroy us and take the Moab relic so he could power feed his unknown team members to higher points. We need to lower the monkey MMR for a couple seasons? I'm fine with that. February's a pretty stacked month. All considered. I mean, I'm not saying they're necessarily good games, but there's a lot of games coming out this month, you know. There's Wolong, there's Wild Hearts. There's plenty to do other than Monkey. You know, we put our time in. I mean, I still might boot up Monkey periodically, just spend some tickets. I mean, it's great sources of Monkey money and Monkey knowledge. You know, you could always just take the easy spots. When will I do another Monster Hunter World speedrun? You think I know that? You think I've got like a big calendar on the wall next to me and it's got like every day down to the day planned for what I'm gonna stream? That's actually really sweet of you. It's like one of the nicest things somebody's ever suggested of my streaming career. Most streamers are lucky to know what they're gonna do in a single day, let alone what they're gonna do in like a week. I don't know, when content's dead or I feel like doing a run. The best answer I could possibly give you. Yeah, the next run up is probably going to be heavy bowgun. So, not really looking forward to that. It's not the best thing ever. I'm back at school. It's going to be more difficult to get runs in while I'm at school. I have a general idea of when I'm going to stream. That looks like a lot more damage. Been winging it this whole time? I don't know, imagine how good I'd be if I was like actually trying, right? I saw Cocaine Bear ads on TV, and I'm like, I got sponsored to advertise that movie, and my family just looked at me really funny. Like, what are you talking about? Nobody knows. Did I run a Monster Hunter Rise speedrun? I'd rather pull my balls tight and shave them or wax them on stream than do a Monster Hunter Rise speedrun. That's a lot of damage. What's going on there? It's the forest rampages are among the worst aspects of it. I'm not saying it's the only bad part, but like it's a pretty big part. I just don't want to do that. Would I rather be doing anomaly quests? Are anomaly quests better content? These are all great, like, philosophical questions. Hope combat stays like this in the next Monster Hunter game. I hope you never hold public office. Or ever given, like, some sort of, like, a management or leadership position in any way. Ever. Oops, what happened there? I don't know what happened there. I don't know if this is gonna hit. Yes, we got it! Alright. Xbox naked progression? I don't know, man. One day I kind of woke up and I'm like, I could do that. And I just didn't. It's still there, waiting. Dead game. You really need that, what is it skill called? Resentment. You really need that resentment and dereliction to really pop off your damage, huh? Do I want to cart more? I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. I can't explain it. It was fine content. It still is fine content. There's just other content. Do I even care to, like, do the thing properly? No. That could have been more. It's funny how much 25 extra damage seems to go. I don't know why that is. Yeah, my only problem with it, Unlucky, is I worry it'll get very stale of, like, there goes streamer, strong arm, true slashing again. I know that wasn't, like, real words, but you know what I meant to say. There goes streamer, strong arm, true charge slashing again. Rise didn't add might pills? I don't know. Don't know. I don't see him. I mean, the funny thing is it's actually kind of like easier than Surge Slash. I don't want to be like that guy. I got 3 afflicted pelts. Is that really better? It feels like it's about the same, except then you get like a butt ton of afflicted hides, right? Is that the benefit? Whatever, I don't have to fight him again. Streamer missed offensive guard again? I'm not using offensive guard. Maybe I should. Maybe I should literally build everything around one move. It always feels lame whenever you do that. I know why people crap on the faster combat. I enjoy it a lot. I mean, don't let anyone, including me, yuck on your yum. I mean, if you like it, I mean, who's to say? Maybe our taste is garbage. I mean, if we're talking about my taste in anime, I mean, that is a known quantity. I like garbage stuff. You'll always yuck my anime yum. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I mean, deserved. The issue is like, I'm fine with a monster being faster, but with us being able to counter and get out of the way all the time, it's just kind of lame. What the hell was that? Dire Scales. That is Mitsu? Or Rathalos? Oh, please, God, tell me I've got a Mitsu. Please, God. Please, if there's a God. Please, I don't want to fight anything else. I'd like to fight Mitsu. It's fun. Yes! You like the wire bug moves? It's neat. It's just like, it's just my opinion. I just think they're too powerful. That's my only issue. It's too strong. Has anyone else stopped melding for talismans? Like, I know I could get a better talisman. I just don't feel like melding for it. Like, I just don't want to go. I just don't want to look at that jar. I guess my issue isn't the speed necessarily, although the faster the speed, the less your commitment to attacks matter. It's how easy it is to get out of a bad situation. That's it. Everyone has stopped melding and just hacking in talismans? Not me. Not everyone. Streamer, why isn't your true charge slash hitting for 10,000? I saw a streamer hitting for 10,000. Sorry. You're one of the good ones? Don't get carried away. Why is your true charge slash hitting weak and limp like your erection? I don't know. Just born that way, man. Don't ask me. I have the answer. I know. I don't. I don't know the answer. No other streamer I watch even bothers with Sunbreak? Is the issue that the streamers you like don't enjoy Sunbreak, or you don't enjoy watching the streamers that do? Because I feel like it's a little bit more of anyone, the majority of it knows I'd be streaming Sunbreak. You're not going to, you wouldn't watch them on a good day. Is Frostcraft good with Gunlance? I don't know. I haven't tested it with shelling. Dave's a good streamer. I mean, Kanta, to quote someone earlier in chat, is one of the good ones. So you could watch Kanta. Can I get this off in time? Look at me, like, frantically scrolling. Oh, no, it's behind me! No! Huh. We'll get him next time. He's moving a lot. Stop moving. I'm not healing that. Okay, I almost just straight up died there because I'm like, I'll time the evasion perfectly. All right. Oh, God. Hey, but you know what? I bet you that claw's almost broken. Never speak of this again. I want you to never... I never want to hear the words, hey, streamer, remember the Mitsu? Never speak of this again. Okay? I get one. I'm very tired. I've had a rough night's sleep. And I still have Japanese homework for tomorrow. That's not even a little bit. It's a lot. Just pound me in the nuts. Whose fault is that? Mine? The worst part is every time I suffer, I'm like, you made these life choices. Like, the reason why your life is the way it is like, you did this. Like, I have no one else to blame except for myself. Never speak of what? Thanks. Looking for that VIP, aren't you? Go get it. Remember the Mitsu. No, I don't. You want to remind me? I feel like it gets a lot more bubbles in Master Rank. Let's eat a fish, too. Started watching the stream 2 hours, 22 minutes ago. Did you have the stream on or something? Can I block this? Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. See, that's what I was trying to do before. I feel like you actually got to learn the monster for Strong Arm to be good. Which is actually kind of refreshing in a way. So many sets have naturally lent themselves to be like, I guess I'll just ignore the monster now. I heard they're massively nerfing relic tiles and majorly buffing common tiles. Well, that was weird. Didn't go well. I wonder if normal tiles will still be really easy. It's going to make some people sad, though. Some people are, like, really into the normal tiles being easy to take. That was a good hit. I mean, it seems neat. I would want to know if they fixed the tile bug thing, whatever the hell's going on there. Monkey Wars today? Apparently, they're almost up. And I don't want to get into it. I don't know what the time zone is. There's no way that hits, right? Well, there's no way that hits either. Am I going to play it? I'm not going to try hard this season. 1.2 million viewers? How does that stand compared to other records? That seems pretty high. How high is that compared to, like, Valorant? More than just chatting? Like, ever? No way it's ever. Highest single player game yet? Wow. That's kind of insane. What does League hit? League's got to go to like 2 million or something, right? How is that possible? Man, people really love their Harry Potter. They certainly picked the right franchise to milk, I guess. If you grew up with Harry Potter, it's not surprising. No. I mean, I can't, there's literally zero arguing. I don't think there's any, if you're getting Like a Dragon, just wait for Harry Potter to go on sale. Or to get like a used copy. $7,000 hit. Oh, that almost killed me. Does it even run on the PS4? Is it not next gen only? Looking handsome today. I've never felt more goblin. Other than maybe last Tuesday. The parents didn't let you watch Harry Potter till 5th grade? First movie gets a little spooky. There's some spooky stuff in that first movie. Released in April for last gens. Yeah, I don't think you could even play it, Superstar. I think you're out of luck. I do feel like I would have killed him already with Surge Slash, but I feel like this, like, that's like a me problem, like a skill issue. Oh, Jesus Christ! Where's all my bombs? They're all gone. The Kidnator just, like, came from off screen. I did cart. Oh, that's true as well. I like this argument. It sucks. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Harry Potter is bordering on boomer material? all right. God damn, I was really trying to get it. What is even going on in this quest? What's going on? A little bit of a skill curve / skill issue with Frostcraft. Strong arm. Is Harry Potter considered boomer? I think it was a popular book and series for most Zoomers when they were kids. So I think most Zoomers, which is the majority of people on Twitch, are probably like, hell yeah, Harry Potter, let's go, baby. At the very least, I mean, the series, when did it finish? It was like 2007? The final book came out? I remember being on a subway in Boston and seeing people reading the books on them. The Harry Potter books. That was July 2007. That was part 1. Was it one book? It was one book, but it got split up as movies. How old was I then? 2007? Naturally, I was 10 years old, alone on a subway in Boston. I was in Boston alone at the age of 10. Bro, it was expensive, man. Boston's like a really cool city if you have money. But if you're broke as hell, man, that city's ass. Do not recommend. Do I even care about this? Here, the weather in Boston can change every 15 minutes. No, it mostly just sucks. It's mostly just bad. Whoever told you it changes all the time, I don't know what they're smoking. It just sucks. It's just bad weather. On a scale from 1 to Mark Wahlberg, how thick was your Boston accent? I never developed one. I didn't grow up in Boston. I just lived there. Just lived there for a little while. Don't really need that final upgrade, right? Although that is a lot of ice. 20 more ice is kind of cool, huh? So we need dire wings. Dire wings come from silver and gold. I had my hipster phase. I promise you, I had nowhere near the amount of money to be even remotely hipster. Okay. It wasn't hipster. It was just, I was just broke. Just no money. Doing what I could with the jobs I can find. At one point, I tried to get admitted into one of those research studies for astronauts where they leave you in a room alone for like 1 to 3 months to do tests on you with your sleep cycles. I did get into a study for sodium intake and diets so that I could get free food and get paid for it. That did happen. Man, that sucked. This is just ass. Was it all ramen? It was like normal food. And then like, I was very clearly on the sodium control because the food was salty. When was this? 2007. I was poor before. I was broke. Broke as hell. I worked for an entire year in China, saved up basically my entire year's salary, and it amounted to like $2,000 when I got back to the US. And my share for the first month's rent was like $1,000. So Didn't really. Didn't do me a lot of good. Gold Rathian. What is it? What level? I'm assuming if I do 140, that would be the best drop rate. But I really don't know. From rags to riches? Rags to couches? I'm not that rich. How poor was I? I'm poor too. Well, my bank account never went negative, so I guess I can say I never was truly negative. But I mean, like I said, I started admitting myself into experimental research studies in order to get food to live. So, I mean, that is definitely something. I was never homeless. Well, never really homeless. I lived with Jen for a while. I slept on her floor. And she would go to the dining hall and on her dining plan and get food. And then on her way out would fill up a container with food and feed me like her little home goblin. Rent, now you gotta be bougie to get stuff from Rent-A-Center. Stuff is expensive from Rent-A-Center, man. That's a privilege if you want to decide to just show up someplace. That's a ripoff, man. Like a pet? A little bit, yeah. A little bit like a pet. Why was I sleeping on her floor? Because I didn't want to pay rent anymore. And my roommate's girlfriend moved in, so she was covering, you know, I didn't think it was going to put him out. And he picked an apartment like all the way on the wrong side of Boston, right next to his school. He's like, yo, I'll get us a good apartment. I was in China. I'm like, fine, I'll move in with you if you need a roommate. And he picked it in some area like far away from like the center of the city where you could actually get jobs and stuff. It'd be great if you could work at the school, but I couldn't get a job there. I'm like, I'm going to sleep on your floor instead. Yeah, no, Jen basically kept me in the closet. I mean, I was on the floor. Couldn't you share a bed with Jen? Have you ever gone to college? You been to college before? Have you ever slept in one of those beds before? Have you ever slept with somebody else in one of those beds on a regular basis? It was like a twin. I mean, neither of us are particularly large people, but I wanted to have my space. So I just slept on the floor instead. I don't know. There was no room to put a second bed in. Yeah, I could, I guess. She loved me from the start. True. Cuddle up? Cuddling up is great if you see each other once or twice a week. But, you know, every night, yeah, we got to get our sleep, man. We've got a king-size bed now. And unless I'm snoring, we sleep in it together. So if it makes you feel better, we've got plenty of space now. Did I have fire on the floor to keep warm? They had heating. They had heating. We didn't have to build a fire. It would be better if I did have to build a fire. I appreciate that. And I will take his couch. Thank you. He was just getting in trouble the other day. One of the maids at his like main residence was suing, saying that her and the other maids had to crawl through windows to find accessible bathrooms to use while they were working at his house. Because they did not... Allegedly, the Bezos family did not want to see them at all. Do I not have... Where are they? They don't want to see them. Allegedly. I mean, it's kind of like they deserve a bathroom. But at the same time, like, you're working for, like, a ghoul. One of the amusing things to me for Jeff Bezos is at some point, somewhat recently, he's like, I want to give money to charity. And he's like, I created a committee to tell me what to give to charity. It just seems kind of weird. Like, do you not care about anything in particular? Like, nothing reaches out to you to, like, I'm going to support this? Got to form a committee to tell you what to give to? I don't know. I guess we're just going to do this. I don't really know what else to do. What? Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out what auto mod was getting you for. Now, if you're getting too sweaty while you're beating it, might be a time to see a doctor. Like, how sweaty you getting? No! This sucks. I'm not. If I'm not adding it. Is this what I think it is? I'm definitely not adding that. Why is that 189 on trending? That means that's the 189th most popular emote. Why not? I get sponsors sometimes, and I don't want to forget it's there, and I'll be like talking about Creed 3, and then like there's like a little emote, a bunch of people jerking it under a big blanket. They like me tweaking out. Thrustmaster is the best sponsor I've ever had. And there's no doubt about it. Me tweaking out was on regional television? That was Optimum. Ow. She's about to pop. I've got nothing to do. This will just slam her into a wall. Oh, we've got, oh, actually, there's a good thing over here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put her in the water. Keep a bag of pedos to remember my sales pitch? That was like towards the very beginning. When GG Talent Group was getting started. It was one of the first bundle of sponsorships that Eric was able to wrangle up. Never make a wireless Thrustmaster. I don't think they have any intentions to. I think they're committed to the low response time. Yeah, the Petos made it to a store. Kind of amazed. That is so sad. Oh, damn. Does my code still work? I would be shocked if it did. Why don't you try it out? Go and buy some Petos. What's the worst that'll happen? You'll have Petos. Jen wants them, not me. You know, I bought 2 bags of salt and vinegar potato chips and 1 big bag of like Chex Mix. And whenever it's like we're having sandwiches or something, she'll be eating from them. And at a certain point, every time she's like, you have to take the bag away. And I gotta hide it somewhere. That was a lot of damage, man. I don't know why it hit so hard. True Charge Slash is a real learned experience. Remember when you were eating the meat snacks? Yeah, the D's nuts. Sure. Of course I remember. How could I forget? Get some more? I like them. They're just a little bit more than I want to spend on groceries. That's my only issue ever. If they were on sale, I'd get them. You know what I ended up buying on sale? Like way more of than I should have? I bought an entire box of marshmallow covered chocolate or chocolate stuffed marshmallows. Because they were on sale. They're all right. That exists? It does, yeah. Sales addicts? Just don't want to be... I just want to be poor from spending too much money on things. So I get what's on sale. What's wrong with that? Just squeeze chat more? I'm just like not into it, man. Someday I might have to squeeze you. But we're not at that point. I screwed up. Somebody like Dean or somebody was talking about how he's asking his Twitch chat to not subscribe to him on Twitch and subscribe to him on Discord because the cut is better. But the reality is, you're not just gonna like stop subscribing on Twitch. You're gonna do both. Now he's squeezing him. Get him. Am I pointing in the right direction? That's really sad. Every sub entitles to 1/500th of the Capcom share? Capcom shares are only like $13. They're not a lot. You could get one if you really wanted one. Why do your cats have boring names? I think Katrina's a boring name. Why do you have a boring name? You answer first. That was 8,000 damage. That was a lot of damage. My name is a misspelled word? It's not true. Misspelled according to who? I mean, I've got, you know, Chat and Copium around somewhere. They've just, you know, they're not on my current team. You copied Brad Galloway. You know he names his cat Scallop? Can you believe it? That makes me mad for some reason, and I can't even explain why. You named your cat Francis? I didn't name it. That was just the name Capcom gave the cat. You know, I didn't know I was going to be using this cat. Scallop is a fine name. You eat scallops? It's been a while since I got them, you know. It's difficult to find good scallops. If you eat scallops, you're bougie. Now, hold on a second. You got to make up your mind. Oh my god, this time limit actually matters. I want to get the ride. Why is it so hard? All right, I got it. The thing is like, you know, you want to get the nice, juicy scallops, but if any scallops are ever on sale, like, you know and I know, you're going to get the base scallops, and those things are just, like, tiny. Who wants to eat that? Not me. Does that sound like a really entitled rich person thing to say? Be honest. Yeah? Okay, I'm sorry. Out of touch streamer. Yeah, you know what's true though? Let me see if I can show you base scallops. Like they're good in like if you're gonna make like a stew or something. But you can't really like properly like sear them. They're just too tiny. Bay scallops are caught in cold, shallow waters of the East Coast. They're about a third of a size of sea scallops. Where's that picture? This is going to be like the most scuffed, tiniest JPEG you've ever seen. What is the resolution on this going to be? Can you see? Can you see that? In real life, I'm the size of the one on the very bottom right. How pixelated is that image? JPEG compress it? Does that help? Can you see it better? Is that better? The scallops. Add the laughing. How's Wild Hearts JPEG? Excellent. I'm glad you asked. Let's take a look. I haven't messed with it since yesterday. It's not looking so hot. It's turned into something almost completely different. Like, I'm not even... It's been enhanced. I don't know if I can enhance it anymore. Well, that's not true. I could definitely enhance it more. With the color correction, it helps. What about like that? That's worse. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I don't know what that is. Oh, hold on. Where's the game? Here it is. Yeah, I mean, Frostcraft Greatsword is fun. I think I need more experience with it because I've not practiced, you know, like anything. So. Wild Charts is soon. I think this time next week we'll be able to play the demo. Why didn't I get any Afflicted? Oh, it's Afflicted Direwing Plus? No! Why? God, no, why? Hey, there's a Risen Kushala. I don't really like it, though. Am I still playing this? I don't know, man. I'd rather be playing... How long have I been streaming? I'd rather be playing Dark and Darker. I think Noxel is right. I just got to make a wizard. If I ever want to plan on, like, winning anything. Ever. I'll do one quest. I'll do one more of these, and we'll play Dark and Darker for a little bit. Slay the Spire 1. Slay the Spire is a good, like, I'm being sponsored to stream on another service game. Wizard lit? Dude, I mean, when you're solo, like, what are your options? Magic Missile lit? I can't help it. I can't help it's good. You make that sound like that's like a me problem. That's not a me problem. Devs made it good. I bet Wizard is amazing in the Goblin City. How am I doing today? Pretty terrible, all things considered, but, you know, I'm here. Full Cowardly Vulture Rogue build? What's the Vulture Rogue build? Most of the... I saw Moon playing. He was playing with other people, and it made me mad. Not because, like, I was jealous or anything, but, like, I thought he was going solo. You know what I mean? I could probably find people to play with. I have... One of my classmates in class today said he had a fast and new computer. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. Solo like Rock and Stone. I have people to play with. If I want to play with, I got people to play with. Play with you. You don't have the game. Did I ask if Partsy yet? Nah, I might ask him later, though, if like he's got like what his graphics card is. Push all your friends away with your spreadsheets and lists. Words like that puts you farther down on the spreadsheet, just so you know. Will I Rock and Stone with you? I've been playing Yakuza. I'm going to play that some more, I think. But, I mean, I'm into Rock and Stone. What was the round things in the thumbnail? Oh, those were scallops. What class my female party members? I don't have any. I'm still in chapter 3. But man, they talk about prostitution a lot in that game. A lot. It's like all like... Man, sex work is amazing. And we love it. And like, don't get me wrong, like I'm pro like sex work. Like it's, you got to do to support yourself, your family or whatever. Like, you know, whatever. It's your choice. It's just a little bit weird coming from like... the male perspective. You know what I mean? You're a little bit too enthusiastically supporting it, you know? Nah, it's not the porn theater albino. It's like, let's make this mattress soggy. You know what I mean? And like, don't get me wrong. There's definitely certain negative aspects of society in the U.S. or otherwise that would probably be improved if they legalized or destigmatized sex work a little bit. There's absolutely some people that could use a little bit of help for their first time, if you know what I mean. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, apparently that used to be a thing parents did with their kids. The soggy Leviathan real in that game. She's going to give you intimate hugs? She's going to be like, we're going to do the reverse bucket of water dump. But no sex? I mean, if she says so, man. You're the parent, chat is the child? I'm going to find a mail run soap land and take you to it in Osaka. I'll make sure your first time is very special. That's even a thing in the game. They got soap lands. The guy is born in a soap land. Can I legally say that on Twitch? I mean, they're just going to give him a body scrub. Go there myself? I make it no secret that I want to hang out with naked Japanese men all day. I don't know what Nuru is. I could guess. You're giving Superstar 10 minutes for it? I didn't know what he said. Now I want to see it. I almost never find out why people don't get timed out. All right, let me guess. Neuter. Is it like a ball massage? Is that a thing? How close am I? What? Why is that weird? What, you saying some people don't want to get their balls massaged? Huh? You're too good to get your balls massaged? Just do the hunt. Is this why Capcom doesn't, like, have stronger ties with me? I think this is part of the problem. What am I on about? How is this so confusing? What's so confusing about... Whatever. You know, Leona's probably the only person that understands. Juggle my balls. This weapon is like a million times better on Rathian than the Greatsword was. I'm gonna scroll back and find out. I don't know why that was suspension worthy. I don't know why that was 10 minutes worthy. But you know what? You never suspend anyone, so I guess whatever. Did they ever tone down the tomato sauce? Are we talking about the blood? I am using a mod that I commissioned to increase the amount of blood. Is that what we're talking about? What are we talking? You got to be very clear. For the monster's color. Oh. No, I mean, it looks, if anything, it looks more tomatoey. It looks like it's gone even deeper. Less Cassandra intimacy talk. I understand. You feel like a weird boomer? Looking at how insane stuff is in Rise? I mean, it's pretty cracked, but I mean, whatever. Hard for me to tell what kind of Rathian it is. The green is kind of yellowish in the game, and the gold is kind of greenish. I guess the gold is like a little extra shiny. In this exact angle, it looks kind of fine. Oh, yeah. You know, in some ways, I mean, I think the water wall is almost better than the firewall. Should I do the thing? I'm going to do the thing. She's about to get blasted. That move improves the viewing experience. If it's used appropriately, I actually agree. Why am I doing so much damage? Why am I doing 142 damage? It feels like a lot. What weapon am I using? I am using the Scorned Magnamalo gun lance. If you're a sweaty ball tickler, Gold Rathian might be slightly more damage. But, you know, for casual hunts, long gun lance is actually really nice. It's so much easier to land your full burst. Sweaty ball tickler. Gold Rathian might be slightly better. Chaotic gun lance? Let me take a look at it. Might be good. Is it long as well? Swirt ball tickler? Yeah, you did a typo and we all saw it. Long 7? I mean, it's probably good against Dragon. I don't know. Maybe there's other things that are good about it. Let's take a look at it. Let's look at it. Let's go on the journey together. Oh, that's good raw. Yeah. That's pretty interesting, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely viable, for sure. Yeah, it's 10 more raw than Scorn. I mean, I guess, you know, I mean, Scorn does have the native purple, though. Full bursts also get that bloodlusty pumped off real fast. I know, please don't call it them. Please don't call it the bloodlusty. Yeah, let's play Dark and Darker now. Let's just do that. Let's just stop playing this game. We'll see if we can upgrade our greatsword a little bit more. We can. Wait, not that one. Not that one. That one. So what, you get like attack 4 and then like just element 1, right? Yep. You got it, tried it last night, got run up on with 20 seconds of spawning by 3-man squads 3 times in a row?